welcome to my first YouTube video. I've been putting this off for a while, but just thought I'd make a start, record, and get it out there, because that's obviously the best way to do it. Just start and get better over time. There's no point just continuing to put it off. So I thought I'd start out with a full week of training. Got Gold Coast Marathon coming up in, I think, just under 12 weeks time now. So still a while to go, but just wanted to document this last 12 weeks of the block as things start to really ramp up. Let's get stuck in. So today's Monday. Just got back from an hour easy run. Here are the stats on the screen. So yeah, just cruise along. Monday is always really easy for me just because I've had a big week of training. Obviously the week prior with the long run on Saturday, sometimes Sunday, but Mondays I always try to keep super easy just to make sure the legs are recovered and good to go for track Tuesday tomorrow. Cruising about 500 pace, average heart rate 142, so really just taking it nice and easy. Generally easy runs at the moment, sort of pace wise, sitting anywhere between 4:45 to 5 minutes, but I don't really care about what pace I'm going. I just really go off a heart rate and effort, so if it feels nice and easy and my heart rate's relatively low in sort of zone 2, then I'm happy with the result. I do double runs on Monday, so the goal is to get around an hour 40 of running today, so do 40 minutes this afternoon. So that's the plan for today, but thought I'd quickly show you as well what I have post-run to refuel, because it's basically the same thing every single day and I absolutely love it. Alright, so for the breakfast of champions, post-run, Greek yogurt. Usually we just have plain, but this is all I've got left this morning. So it's passion fruit, and then mix that with some protein powder. That way it just tastes unreal. Mix that up. I also put some creatine in. Creatine, have this every single day. Really just helps out with the gym, so maintaining strength in the gym, especially when I'm running high mileage. I often feel super weak some days, especially if I've had a tough session. So creatine just really helps with maintaining that strength in the gym. Chuck in some oats, quick oats with any sort of like liquid and like yogurt especially. Literally tastes the same as if you did like overnight oats, just because they're already sort of semi-processed, so makes it easy. Don't have to worry about doing it the day before. And then I'll chuck in a bunch of frozen fruit. So today I've just got blueberries. I usually add raspberries as well, so a bunch of those. And then top it off with some dark chocolate. So just break that up, and a bit of honey as well. And that is my go-to post-run breakfast. Protein, carbs, a little bit of fats with the dark chocolate, but mostly just protein and carbs. Right, just about to head out for the second run of the day. So aiming to do about 40 minutes, and yeah, probably be around 8Ks or so. Not too concerned about distance, just getting that duration. Again, keep it nice and easy. Finished work a little bit later today. I had a busy day, lots of client check-ins, setting up a new client as well. So yeah, finished a little bit later. Hopefully it's not going to get too dark, but we'll see you out in the run. Alright, so that's Monday done. 40 minutes completed, around 5 minutes per K once again. Here's the stats on the screen. Average heart rate was sitting at 144, so not too bad. Felt pretty sluggish, honestly, today. Had a pretty busy day. Yesterday on my rest day, so feeling like today is definitely more of a recovery sort of day. And then, yeah, gearing up for a big session tomorrow. Got Ballarat half marathon coming up this 2 weekends away. And yeah, going to test out some half marathon pace efforts tomorrow. So thinking of doing 4x3K, or actually no, sorry, 3x4K with a 1 kilometer jog recovery in between. And yeah, should be really good. I think keen to just see how the goal pace that I've got in mind goes. But other than that, tonight, time to eat plenty of good food, rest up, and do it all again tomorrow. So, Tuesday morning now, got a half marathon paced session planned today. See how I go at my goal half marathon pace for the Ballarat Half Marathon in a couple of weeks' time. And yeah, the plan is to do 3x4K and with a 2-minute rest in between. I was originally going to do a jog recovery of about 1K between the reps, but working up with a bit of a sore glute. So just want to not push the volume too high today so that can recover well for the rest of the week and then feel really good for race day. So yeah, that's the plan. Going to be aiming for around 340 per kilometre or just under, so between sort of 335 to 340 per k on a nice stretch of flat road, and it's about 2Ks out and back, so should work really well. Going to be wearing the Asics Metaspeed Edge Paris today. So yeah, they're one of my really top sort of race day shoes at the moment. Would probably race in them if I had a fresh pair, but still deciding on what shoe to go for the race day. So yeah, that's the plan of attack today. Let's get stuck in. Right, didn't go to plan. Got through the 20-minute warm-up and felt okay, but the glute just doesn't feel 100%. And I know if I do a really hard session like I had planned, then it would just mean pull up even more sore tomorrow and then potentially ruin the rest of my week. Just playing it safe, listening to the body, listening to my own advice. I just did 45 minutes easy, which was on the plan for tomorrow. So just basically swapping around tomorrow with today. And hopefully, just with a bit of easy running, bit of rest, be good to go by tomorrow or maybe Thursday. Just see how it goes, not putting pressure on myself to get out there and do it just because I know I'm pretty close to a race and this is going to be my only hard session for the week. So yeah, the goal is just to be feeling really good for it. And I think it's one of those things where, because I was feeling good on the warm-up, but it was just like that noticeable little bit of pain. I know that if I was to push the pace, it would just feel worse. It was starting to get better towards once I got to the end of the 45-minute easy run, so blood flow was definitely helping it, which is good signs. But yeah, just don't want to be going too silly and potentially injuring myself much more badly than I currently am. So today just do another 45-minute easy this afternoon. Tomorrow will be the session. So didn't go to plan, but gotta live with it and just move on. So should be all good. So it's now Wednesday and I decided to not do the double run yesterday. Did the 9Ks in the morning and obviously had that glute issue. But good news is after the rest last night and now the easy run this morning, feeling pretty much 100%. So should be good to go with the session tomorrow instead. So been a bit of a boring start to the week, just easy runs only. I absolutely love doing the interval sessions. So really look forward to them. So yeah, unfortunately couldn't do it yesterday. Usually when with any sort of niggle or injury, that sort of flares up and is not too bad to start with, then I always make sure to incorporate, another easy run day or some more rest. And then once it feels better, then I give it one more day. So that's sort of my general rule. Just because I know that if I recover from it and then go out and do a hard session that day, there is still a chance that if I then increase that intensity, that the injury will flare up again. So I always give it that one extra day, just to be 100% sure that it's completely fine. And that's worked wonders for me, especially during this training block when the mileage has been pretty high. So yeah, that's the goal for tomorrow, is to get that done with the half marathon pace efforts. This morning did 70 minutes easy. I think I averaged around sort of 4:48 pace or so, somewhere around there. And heart rate was sort of sitting in around the 150s. Pretty good easy run. Good to run pain-free, which is always nice. And got a busy day of work today. Got some training plan work to do. So usually Wednesday or Thursday, I'll do my training plan days where I'm just like building out all the blocks for clients and making sure everything's right for the following week and the month ahead. But thought I'd also introduce Wagger. This is our 5-year-old greyhound. Hello. Had him for about 2 years now. He is an absolute legend. Best dog in the world. Super relaxed, just sleeps all day. Needs about 40 minutes of walking total per day. And yeah, keeps me company during the workday. He's my #1 employee. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. Got another easy run this afternoon. And yeah, just gonna keep it nice and easy so I'm good to go for tomorrow. I'm heading away for the weekend, so it'll be a good chance to chill out and really get ready for Ballarat next week. So, just got a very exciting delivery from ASICS. They were kind enough to send out some new shoes and gear. They've been super generous to me over the past couple of years throughout me making content, and sent me a bunch of sort of daily training shoes, a lot of Nova Blast, Gel Nimbus, and one of the Metaspeed Edge Paris, which I think I showed on Tuesday. But I think this is the Sky Paris in a new colorway, so very keen for this, but I thought I'd record it and see what they sent me. So starting off, got some new gear. I think this is a singlet, which really keen to wear. Limited colorway by the looks of it, which is pretty cool. Looks nice and lightweight. Yeah, so it's like a racing style singlet, which looks really cool. Plenty of sort of air holes for breathability, which is great. And then I think these are some half tights. So I always wear half tights pretty much on every run, unless they're all in the wash and I have to wear shorts. But yeah, I find it just helps with chafing because I get really bad chafing on the inner thighs, so half tights are always the way to go for me. And I've been having my eye on these look really good. They're the ASICS Road Sprinter. Got 2 drop-in pockets down the side, which is awesome for gels, carrying your phone, all that sort of stuff. I'll save those for tomorrow. Oh, looks like they've got a nice little key pocket on the inside as well. Another singlet. So what's this one? I think it's the same as the other one, but different colorway. Again, I think it's the same type, the Meta Run singlet. So it's their like racing style. Then onto the shoes. So yeah, these are the Metaspeed Sky Paris. So obviously the difference between how good's that? So this is their sort of combo colorway with the pink on the outside and the fluoro yellow on the inside. These look sick. Very keen to wear these. Yeah, essentially, so the ones I've got are the Metaspeed Edge Paris, the ones I've been wearing. And they market it as that one for cadence runners and this one for stride runners. It's basically just the difference in the placement of the carbon plate. So this one runs more sort of directly through the middle, whereas the Edge Paris goes a little bit, sort of dips down much lower. So the placement of the foam is slightly different in this one. And I mean, I'm personally much more of a stride runner. Got very long legs, so my cadence isn't all that high. So hopefully these work really well for me. I love the Edge Paris, but I'm keen to see if these are even better. And yeah, that's from ASICS. So thank you very much, ASICS. I might be wearing these at Ballarat if they go well in the session tomorrow, but still deciding on a race shoe for that. So yeah, unreal. How good. Righto, so it's about 5:30 now. Just finished up work for the day. Gonna head out for my second run of the day. Got 30 minutes easy on the cards. Just ticking off the mileage really. Keeping it nice and simple. Got the new Adidas Evo SL on feet. Got these gifted to me by Adidas over last weekend, so pretty lucky with that. Getting to actually go on a route that I always go on, but it's got a bridge that's just opened, so I don't have to do a bloody pedestrian crossing, which is unreal. Just as a runner, if you know about pedestrian crossings being just a pain in the ass. So it's a brand new bridge over Footscray Road in Melbourne. So I just thought as well, just quickly take you through my pre-run activation routine. Takes like, I don't know, 5 minutes sometimes. Sometimes it's shorter than that if I can't be bothered. But usually just to get the blood flowing before I head out, rather than the first 2 Ks absolutely sucking. Doing it at home in an environment where you're not running then makes you just enjoy the entire run rather than half of it. So that's my sort of philosophy around warming up, but I'll quickly just show you that now. yeah, that's the pre-run activation routine. Nice and simple. I use a resistance band. You don't have to use one. You can do most of those exercises without it. Just gets the glutes and hips firing, as well as hamstrings, quads, and then also those pogo jumps really help with just the calf activation, as well as just the general feeling of running. Took me less than 5 minutes, and yeah, it gets the heart rate up and makes those first few Ks feel pretty good. So I just finished up the 30-minute easy run. Came firm. Bridge was amazing. I've been staring at that bridge. It's been finished for like months. So it's been teasing me for ages. This guy wants to go for a walk. So I will be taking him right now. That's 20 Ks logged today in total, all easy mileage. Glutes feeling really good. So hopefully the workout goes well. Gonna go back to the same spot as I did with Tuesday, so should be really good. Gonna test out these bad boys. Very keen. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Alright, so it's now Thursday morning, heading down to the same place I was going on Tuesday to do the session, doing a half marathon pace session as planned. And yeah, gonna take a gel pre-session just because I'm going to be doing that on race day, so I want to practice that to see how the body responds. So yeah, I'll see you down there. That's first rep down. Average pace 3:39. Feeling pretty good. Heart rate staying below 180 for most of it, so on track. Only 2 to go. Second rep done. I felt a lot harder. Still averaged around 3:39, which is good. But yeah, effort-wise, definitely harder. One more to go. Let's get through this. Alright, that's the last rep done. Still averaged around 340, I think it was 341 in the end. But I was pushing really close to my max effort on the last K, which is not too bad. I think on some fresher legs I might be able to hold it, but we'll see how we go on race day. But yeah, good confidence booster.
Good job.
Thanks.
You got bugs on you.
Sure. So just got done in the gym with a full body legs focused workout. Went really well. Actually had a decent amount of energy after this morning's workout, which was pretty challenging. So I was expecting not to feel that strong in the gym today, but had plenty of carbs, both at breakfast and at lunch. So yeah, felt pretty energized. So in terms of the gym, I did obviously full body legs focus, and I did a range of sort of squat, split leg, hinge and calf. So that included box squats, dumbbell RDLs, reverse lunges. I also did some hip thrusts and single leg calf raises at the end. So felt pretty good. And then I just did a couple of upper body movements, chin ups and some chest flies, just to get a nice pump on the upper body and enjoyed in there. So it went really well. I got it done relatively early in the day. Usually I do it later, sort of around 4:30, 5 o'clock. But heading down to the Great Ocean Road for Easter with the fam. So got to get it done a bit earlier because we're leaving in about 30 minutes. So got to get home, make sure everything's packed, and head down to the beach for the weekend. So it should be really relaxing. Still got to get some runs done, but going to be good to enjoy the beach. Although I think it's raining on Saturday and Sunday, so I think tomorrow is going to be beach day, and then chilling out in the house the next couple of days after that. Alright, so it's now Sunday morning, beautiful morning for it down in Apollo Bay. Got a 30k long run on the cards. I'm just going to go at a nice easy pace. Got obviously the half marathon next weekend, so I don't want to overdo it too much. The goal is just to enjoy it. Got a nice little beach trail the entire way. It's fairly flat. We are staying in Wild River, but drove down to Apollo Bay just because where we're staying is super hilly. So yeah, be nice and flat, and it should be a really good views the entire way. Got beautiful beach views pretty much the whole run, so yeah, very much looking forward to it. I'll see you out on the run. Alright, so we're just over 8k's in now. Reached the point on the trail where it's getting very hilly, as you can probably see. It's also probably a bit much for my super blast. So we're gonna head back along the beach. There's the view. How good. So probably head back to the car and then do another out and back to get the 30k's. But yeah, been a good run so far. Alright, so we're just over half marathon in now. Definitely getting a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be, but we're getting through it. Still feeling pretty good. Had to do a couple more out and backs than planned, but yeah, almost there. Feeling well. Legs feeling good, heart rate staying in control, and beautiful day.